and we're Donna from boysandgirlshairstyles.com. Today I have Jaden with me, and I thought it would be fun to do a haircut on him. He likes it really short in the front, and it's different than any of the other guy haircuts that I've done, so I wanted to show you this one. I'm going to use a number 2 on my clippers. Okay, and on this one, I'm just going to bring it up a little bit further than I normally would. Okay, so come up, I mean pretty high, not way, way high, but a little bit further than, you know, I usually do on guy cuts. So his hair grows in this way, so I'm going to go against that. This way to cut it instead of straight up. You can go straight up also, but I would go against the way that the hair grows. Just gets the hairs, you know, cut a lot closer. Jaden's gonna wear it. It's just really short, kind of messy on top. Okay, so there's that. Then I'm just going to spray the top down. Okay, start back here in this crown and come pretty short. It's just over a finger length long on the top. And I just come to this back. Got it. I'm good at dropping combs. Yeah, so I almost have that finger length, but just a tiny bit longer. So I come to the middle and then to the right, and I come to the left. Then I'm going to go to the middle again. Okay, then I'm just going to wet that down. Again, middle and then to the right. The fun thing about this is the front's really short. That's what is really fun about that. Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to come this way. Sorry. I'm going to come this way. And then that way you can just double check the length. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this front, and this is what I'm talking about that we're going to do different. Instead of having hair down on the forehead, what I'm going to do is just right above this, I'm just going to comb this up and bring this down. What you're going to want to do is take your scissors, clear up to this hairline. Take it up to that hairline. And then what you're going to want to do is take from this hairline, and you're just going to hold this tight. So you can see this hairline up to this point, and you're going to take that corner off. And just hold that close to their head. with your fingers as close as you can. Okay, and then right here, same thing, you're just going to go on the side. Just hold it tight. Okay, now I am going, then I'll show you how we're going to style this in a second. I'm going to take my flat comb again, my blending comb, and I'm just going to push this in and out. If you leave it way in, it's going to go in. If you leave it way out, you're not going to blend it real well. So just try to get right on that to blend them together. And I like to just go across the comb, horizontal this way. And sometimes, you know, people like to go vertical up like this. Okay, so through this area, you're going to bring your comb, you know, usually when I blend out hair, but with this haircut, you're going to bring this comb in a little bit tighter up through this area. Just so it's on an angle more. I just always like to comb the hair down so you see where it's at. Okay, again, I'm going to obviously take this hair off here, but when I come up to this top a little bit, I'm just going to angle that in so it makes it tighter on those sides. So right up through here is where I angle it in a little bit more. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come around here, sorry if I can see in the mirror. Okay, you can also go across this way. And if there's any hairs that are a little bit longer, it takes those hairs off. That's just on these sides from where I blended it from. Make sure that's all even. Okay, now I'm going to take my texturizing shears and I'm just going to come up through this top. Okay, and then just comb that hair out. Okay, then I'm going to take my trimmers, and I'm just going to come along here. I am going to come from the top of his ear. Let's see, do you want me to bring this way? You got it in there. Sorry.
I'm doing both.
Okay. So there we go. We can just go at the top of his ear, and then come around, hold his ear down, go around. Do you want me to stay here? Yeah, sorry you guys. Okay, I just was screwing up there with the camera. Okay, then I'm going to come to the middle of his head, and I'm just going to make this straight line across. And then I'm just going to kind of round that a little bit. Like you can make it sharp so it's more of a square. But I'm going to round it a tiny bit with this haircut. Okay, round that up. Around the ear. And then again, just right at his ear, the top, and you take that down. If not, if you want to leave the sideburns, you can also. You don't have to take those off. Okay, and then one more thing, if there's any hair that's left right here, what you're going to want to do is just take your thin comb and come on this side and just push into that hair, because sometimes it grows in. So if you do this, then it's going to get it, you know, really tight to their head. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to turn him around into the mirror. I'm going to use Spiker on his hair. This is a styling glue, and so it makes it stay really well. Okay, I'm just going to rub that in everywhere. Just going to kind of bring it to the middle, and you can just have it up a little bit right there. But see, that makes it fun because it's so short and clean cut. Then you can just kind of push it in this way. Okay, and then I'll just show you the side and the back. Anyway, that's a fun way to do a really short, clean cut.